Look, I think there's a clear distinction between brand experience and experiential marketing. The two terms get possibly confused and jumbled because experience could be perceived as live experience. But the reality is the two are quite different, and they're completely different services that an agency would offer. So it's important that both clients and agencies would understand that distinction. So defining experiential marketing would be a window into a brand world in a finite amount of time. So think kind of event experience or a short activation where you're focusing on a product or part of the brand. And, in our case from BRS, opening this up to a physical experience or activation where guests can step into that brand world. This is what I would consider experiential marketing. The difference with brand experience is that brand experience is how the brand is perceived on a daily basis. So 365 days. How do we interact with the brand from digital to live, tone of voice to visuals to customer experience, etc. So that is always on, never stops. And that's how customers perceive you as a brand. So brands need both experiential marketing and brand experience. By default, consumers are experiencing your brand on a daily basis. If you're in public, then they're experiencing it. So it's up to you to sculpt this, how you want your brand to be experienced. And this defines, the tone of that brand and creates lovable brands or brands that people dislike. And the way we contribute to that is writing consumer narratives and shaping the tone of voice or how the brand shows up within a key visual. And certainly the experiential marketing part of that contributes to the brand experience. But the way we approach experiential marketing is developing, let's say, more finite, short window experiences around a specific milestone or product or concept that the brand is trying to get to their consumers. And this is great because that's creating a brand world that the guests and consumers can step into and ultimately have a hands-on experience with, and walk away changed. So converted or a deeper brand love or discovering things that they wouldn't have previously known from their interactions within the general brand experience. So it's a very important part. We think both are really important. We contribute to both. But they're very different things. Well, within brand experience, we offer services to our clients based on narrative, copywriting, key visual design, but also in terms of retail design. So spatial, how does a product arrive and sit on a shelf? This is everything we cover from A to Z. And within experiential marketing, this is something that we've been doing, for 10 plus years now. So that's creating an experience which is desirable for consumers to step into a world, like bringing that brand world to life in a physical space for guests and consumers to enjoy.